Good morning from Jellystone Park Resort, and just outside of St. Louis. We are in Eureka, Missouri, I believe. I didn't do a lot of footage on the way up here. Everybody was kind of tired. It's kind of the nice thing about having the Class A is that I'm the only one that really has to stay up. Everybody else can find themselves a bed and go to sleep on travel days. But it was also kind of rainy, stormy on the way up, but so didn't do a lot of footage, but it was really a beautiful drive, a very nice drive. This morning we're going to be getting ready to go to Six Flags. One of the things that our family loves to do, we're theme park families, and our family just absolutely loves going to amusement parks. So we try to hit, we're Six Flags members, so one way we save money on vacations is we hit Six Flags, because with our membership we can just walk in, free. So this morning we're going to Six Flags St. Louis, trying to figure out how we're going to get there. We're not pulling a towed or a towed vehicle, so we're going to have to get a Uber Lyft, or we're going to walk. It's about a mile. It's the reason why we chose this park. Really, after getting here, we realized the walk is going to be along the side of the highway, so we didn't really want to do that. Knowing what I know now, I would have stayed probably a little further out at a park that wasn't so, busy. I don't know how to explain it, but I would not have come here and stayed here if we weren't planning on staying just at the resort and doing the amenities, because about everybody that's here are enjoying sorry, as a golf cart blows through our campsite. Everybody that's here is enjoying the amenities that Jellystone has to offer. You've got, there's all kinds of neat stuff for the kids to do. You really wouldn't have to leave the park once you get here if you plan on staying here, but we had never planned on doing any of the activities here. We just were looking for a campground that was close to Six Flags. So knowing what I know now, we wouldn't stay here. I'm not an antisocial person. I kind of like having my own little area and then venturing out the social. This park kind of makes you have to be social, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is where I'm sitting at the picnic table. There is our RV, and this is our view. This is the main road that runs through the campground. It's just a loop, one-way loop. So everybody that drives through. You can see how much room there is from the road to the edge of the picnic table. Yesterday night, we were sitting here grilling on that grill right there, and having hot dogs and hamburgers, and people were driving by literally within, you could reach your arm. If you reached your arm out, you could touch the car. That's how close you are to the road. And they drive by and roll down the windows and be like, "Hey, can we have a hot dog?" And I jokingly, joke around with them, but at the same time, it's like, you know what? Our family's trying to eat. But, so, let me show you our campsite here. As I get up from the picnic table, you're either in campsites or you're in cabins. The cabins are kind of neat, but they're still very small, very close together. There's two campsites right there next to each other, and there's actually a third. I was looking at the map, and they actually pull a third one in there between that Class A and that cabin down there. I don't know how they do that, but it shows on the map they do. These are some more cabins literally right behind us, and this is our campsite. It's a pull-through site, which made it really easy for us. We came in. It is full hookups, which is nice. We needed full hookups today. All the kids were wanting showers and everything, and use our shower, so we needed full hookups. So we got that. And then on the other side, there's the picnic table with the main road. And there are some people who just like to drive through here. Literally, they just drive through the entire time. It's like, here comes a golf cart. See, there they are. They'll just drive through, circling around. So my electrical cord was just long enough to reach. I didn't have any slack left. Water was fine. I had plenty of room for the water. But you can see, I could have angled it and maybe a little bit differently. But we don't have just a ton of room. And here's the back end of our RV, and there is the next cabin. So, like I said, not exactly a ton of room. They do have a fire pit. We wanted to do a campfire and a grill, which we wanted. We didn't have a grill at our last campsite, so we had to do hot dogs and hamburgers. We had to wait for it. As it got dark, the woods filled up with fireflies or lightning bugs, depending upon what you want to call them. My kids had never seen them. We don't have them where we live. I grew up with lightning bugs and fireflies. Our kids had never seen them before. So that was a neat thing. So my first impressions of Jellystone, some good parts. They don't care about kids, which is great for us. Nobody cares here because everybody's got kids. There's kids running around everywhere. So I wouldn't suggest coming here if you don't have kids, because you're going to be bombarded with children. There are children everywhere. Lots of activities to do. They said the pool was really cool. They got a little miniature golf course and arcade. And those are just the things they were able to find last night. So it has a lot of things for activities. If you're looking for, a camping place where you could set up camp and, let the kids go run wild, this is a good place for you. For us, we were just looking for a campsite because we got other activities planned. This probably wasn't the place for us. It was a little pricey, not gonna lie, a little pricey. And there was a KOA not too far away. We probably would have hit the KOA, knowing what we know now. But the road to get in here was really tight. Not the highway, not the road leading into the park was very windy and very tight. When we leave tomorrow, I'll film it and show you what I'm talking about. I don't know how people with two campers pass each other. There's no way. We were taking up the entire road. It was lane for two ways. It was taking up the entire road, and there was trees on both sides. So that was a little dicey. Luckily, we didn't come up with anybody yesterday. Driving this big thing, I just sometimes feel like I'm in the way. And so I started to go down the only road it looked like it went down, and finally stopped. And somebody with a golf cart came up and gave us some instructions. And
hello, family.
Hi, Carly Bear.
Hi.
And he finally gave us some instructions. He said, just stop right there and go in and do the park ranger, talk to the park ranger to check in. And he said, we'll go from there. After that, it was real easy. They led us down to our site. Hold on, golf cart coming through. Kids in a golf cart. Carly wishes she had a golf cart. We had a mama thought, but she just went in.
My feet hurt. Now hurry
There's
up.
Paisy.
Hi. The feet.
So Carly wishes she had a golf cart, but the guy with the golf cart helped us back in. I kind of wish they didn't do that. They can just show us where the spot is, but when they help me back in, I feel like obligated to do what they say, even though your rig better than anybody else. So It's kind of like,
okay. Drugs.
When you have the video, then you get to control the content.
Sure. What do the neighbors think of you talking to yourself?
Nobody's else out here. Nobody can see that.
I think I should do my hair.
These girls, they just come up. They just come in and
We
take
have a
over.
Sadie sighting.
Okay, well, she needs to be on a leash and
Hey,
put back
take
in.
her back inside.
We don't want her chasing the raccoons.
That we're keeping, by the way.
We're not keeping raccoons.
Are
Extension
you
cord.
reviewing the camp?
You wouldn't be able to review. Yeah, I'm reviewing the camp. That's part of it.
Oh, okay.
What do you think of the camp? Here,
Me?
this is Carly. This is Carly's review of the camp.
I think they need better stuff to do because they advertise it and then it's not that good whenever you actually look at it. Like the volleyball court is just sketchy. It's not bougie. It's sketchy. And then
I will not. You need to rephrase that because I'm not going to put bougie into my video.
It's not fancy.
There's
It's not
nothing.
fancy. It's sketchy. Can I say sketchy? Is that okay for you?
Yes.
Okay. And so, it's like you can't even. That's the trick. You can't even walk in the sand because it has wood chips and stuff in it.
Ouch.
And then there's a fence around it except for one little side, and I'm taller than the net. And then their park is actually pretty decent for the babies to play on.
You mean their playground? The playground.
That's what I meant. And then their golf course, it doesn't look that bad. It's like an average golf course except there's 9 holes at it. So,
There's only 9 holes on the miniature golf course. Oh.
Pretty short.
Hold on. Another golf cart coming through. Oh. It's not just a golf cart. It's also another car coming through as well.
But if we go to it, probably will have more
That's the joy of having the road be 2 inches away from the
that's
camper.
another thing. I don't like that it's 2 inches away.
I mean, you can reach your arm out and touch the vehicles as they pass by.
Yeah. But
And there's people driving through the whole day.
Their pool is really nice, though.
So if you were giving the park, now understand we haven't got to experience all of it, right? Or any of it. Just from first impressions, if you have to give it a scale from 1 to 10, what would you give it? The whole experience.
The entire experience, I'd probably give it an 8 or a 7.5.
7.5 is pretty high. I wouldn't have given it that high. So.
Well, just because I'm still having fun.
Well, yeah, of course. We're going to have fun no matter what.
Yeah. And I'm wearing my Missouri shirt to Six Flags.
I'm wearing my Six Flags hat.
All right. Yeah. I did bring a Six Flags shirt, but it's long sleeve. Just that you're going to have to wake Kaden up pretty soon.
Yes, I'm going to have to wake up Kaden.
And probably Liam. I don't think Liam's up either. And I got to put in my contacts.
Yeah. Okay. So we got a little bit to get ready before we hit Six Flags. I guess we'll check in with you.
I'll film the Uber so we don't get murdered. Okay, Pepe, come here. So instead of taking Uber, we're walking. Dad, what do you have to say?
Walking is good for you.
Sure.
We're walking to Six Flags, by the way.
Yeah, we're walking to Six Flags. Which, I don't know where it is. Where is it?
On the highway.
Yeah, we're walking on the highway. We're all split up. The babies and Dad are over there. We're right here, and the boys are behind us. I'm filming for you too. That's not my phone, so no.
All right, so here we are. We're at Six Flags. We got in. Walking wasn't terrible. Not the best, but not terrible. First ride of the day, the Batman for Paisley, Carly, and Kaden. It's an inverted roller coaster. The Batman. There's our view from, we've kind of already made it through the entrance. Got out of the original first crowd. Pretty much your standard Six Flags so far, what we've been used to, but it's got some new rides. It's gonna be fun. All right, so how was Batman the ride?
It's the same exact thing. We rode in the back, so it really irked us, but it's the same exact thing as the other one.
Are you dizzy?
I have a little bit of it.
Okay.
I'm a tad bit dizzy with a little headache, but it's okay.
All right, on to the next. Kaden, what's your reaction?
I'm
you think?
Fun. This was like, woo, the whole entire time. Every single like thing had a drop on it, and then so fast, like, and I got so much airtime because my bar didn't even touch my legs. So it was so cute.
Liam?
Joe just came on steroids.
Caden?
It was definitely the roughest roller coaster I've ever been on. The whole time you could jerk around, but it was my favorite. It was the best roller coaster.
Boys, your impression of the boss?
It was super rough. Dad, you probably wouldn't like it, but.
Okay, I'm gonna go order food.
So we're having lunch right now. Being stared at. I got pizza that I folded. Addie is getting pizza. Pepe got pizza and garlic nuts. I got garlic nuts too. Reese already ate his pizza. Not yet. Hayden's gonna get a chicken wing or like leg or something like that. Liam's had pizza and yeah. They're getting a drink.
You two, don't distract Mike.
You don't even have anything. Yeah, we still have we've been on like 4 big coasters, so we have about 5 more to do. So, yeah.
Alright, Supergirl Sky Flyer. And it's fitting that it's the Supergirl Sky Flyer since the only 2 brave enough to try it are Supergirls, Paisley and Hardy. And they are right at the front of the line.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Right at the front of the line. There they are.
You ready to ride? I just want to give you guys some reminders. Sorry. Please do not pull, when you are seating your seats, please do not pull down the restraints. They will come down on their own. And also we have a minimum height requirement of 48 inches. Anyone under 48 inches, unfortunately, will not be able to ride.
How does everybody feel about the Thunder River? Caden's super excited. This is the only ride that the entire family gets on. Liam, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready. Addie, ready?
Addie Cakes, you ready? We're all ready to cool off. Reese, thumbs up.
Addie.
All right, so that was a rough ride. Paisley was bleeding.
I'm good.
The girls didn't get wet. Caden didn't get wet. Liam got a little bit wet. Mama got really wet, and I got absolutely.
I want to get wet.
Reese got soaked. Reese, Reese, are you wet? Yeah.
Addie's wet.
Addie's really wet, and I didn't. I got absolutely soaked. All right, here we go. On to the next. All right, so while Caden, Carly, and Paisley are in Mr. Freeze, Liam is taking Reese and Addie on, well, we call it the Sidewinder, but they call it Shazam here. So they are there. Liam is getting the other kids situated. You can only see Liam. You can't see the two little ones. Wave, Liam. Oh, there he is. I think Reese is nervous. There he is. Thumbs up. There we got him. All right. The big kids are riding Mr. Freeze, which is that monstrosity over there. There they go. Just go faster, I think. There it goes, maybe. Yeah, there they are. You never tell whether Reese and Addie are having any fun. We'll have to check with them when the ride's over. Okay, so let me understand this. You're saying you had launch issues?
Yes.
We didn't. Well, I did.
Launch
My face
issues?
planted. Because I tried holding my hands up and it went.
Was this the terrain one?
I don't know which one was the terrain one.
The boss is better.
The boss is better?
But it was still fun.
What's that? It's short?
What?
That a lot of banked curves and stuff like that on it, huh?
It's got the best curves.
So the roller coaster they said was a terrain coaster that went with the terrain. Was that the boss?
The boss is probably the closest to that.
Okay. This is Reese and Addie doing the spinny boat thingy. So, one of my favorite times right here in front of the campfire. Hi, Mama Ash.
What? Oh.
Paisley Sue.
You're in the spot I was in. It's not a very good spot. Come over here.
Carly Bear.
Playing
Come sit over
Pokemon
here.
Go.
Huh?
Or move to that side.
Pokemon Go. Caden. Say hi. We're all sitting around the campfire after a long, hard day at Six Flags. Here comes the steady stream of golf carts that come flowing through here.
We should go right.
No, because then we're going to be one of those people that ride the golf carts through everybody's campsites.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't want to be that person. Got a nice little campfire going.
Opener.
And there goes another golf cart.
Carly's dream car.
All right, well, I think we're This is it for the night. Tomorrow we are packing up and heading to OKC.
You would think that with as many campers as they coming through here that they would actually have a wide road into the place. Luckily, I think it's too early for anybody to come this way. So I'm just going to take out the middle. Alright, here we go. Jellystone exit. Alright, on our way to see the St. Louis Arch.